There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Standing in, Jason Hayward. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him, 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Javier Baez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In the air to straightaway right. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
0-1 the count. Quintana gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Pollock is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 1 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1. Muncy.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A.J. Pollock.
Quintana into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Jason Hayward now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippy. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Third baseman, Chris.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with two away now.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Seager is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Baez is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Ball.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Now batter, second baseman, Addison.
Standing in, Addison Russell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play. And here's Corey Seager back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Bryant moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Quintana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now in the
first
box,
baseman,
Anthony Rizzo. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, number 9.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Off and running is Hayward. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Turner over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward moves over. 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And there's out number 2. Now look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side, and Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from MLB Network Saturday baseball after this. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
In now, Addison Russell. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. David Freese will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Fouled off. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
Digging in, Jose Quintana. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Seager scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. Career numbers against Baez. He's a .333 hitter. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Stepping in, Chris Taylor,
Leading
0 for
off
2
for
on his
the
line
Dodgers.
thus far.
The
And a
center
curveball in for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hayward is there, and he has it for the first out, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting. The
First pitch
baseman,
on its way.
Matt.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out.
batter,
Max Muncy
the
becomes
left fielder,
out number 2 this inning. Contreras waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tie. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Cutting it close here, but he comes
Now
through
batting.
in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now. I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seager is up with it. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Daniel Descalzo will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Descalzo averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like. Daniel Descalzo will stay in the ball.
change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing second base.
Third baseman
3,
hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Daniel.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Ladies and
Andrew
gentlemen,
Toles will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Joe Kelly will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Albert Almora is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He'll enter play here at 323. 7 homers and 29 driven in. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Castro has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The Dodgers with a chance to walk it off as we. Brandon Morrow comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
15, Brandon
in the air down the line in left. Schwarber moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Gonzalez giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup with the 0-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
To 1-2 now. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Taylor's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting,
so striding in, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pollock. And they have taken the lead.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Next for the Dodgers.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
there's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Now pitching and batting in the
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Strop is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And in just a 1-run ball game, folks a little tense down. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. At the plate, Austin Barnes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. The Dodgers down to their final strike, and he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.